Well, well, well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right. You've found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
Hello, all you architects of fate. Let me start over here, make sure I got audio. I have audio. All right. So glad to have you with us. I know it's been a little bit since last time we got to get together, everyone. We had 3 people were out on the last session, but it happens. We are Semper Gumby. And tonight we are going to have everybody here for your viewing pleasure and enjoyment as we play Cyberpunk Red, Tales of the Red Hope Reborn, with tonight's episode being the last part of the Angel's Share. Before we get to that, I would love to introduce my cast and crew. So first off, man behind the scenes, the one that keeps us all running and whom we owe this great opportunity to, that would be Nat. Thank you so much for having us here and helping us out. Y'all can't see him.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
After that, I'm going to go from top to bottom on this screen here, and I have first April playing Jazz. Jasmine Jazzy Tanner.
Hey.
After that, we have Bill playing Meat Cakes.
Meat Cakes.
Next, we have Ebony playing Lavia Batty Fonz. Yes.
Hi. I waved.
Now, we have Altari playing Jordan Troubleshooter West. Next, and last on camera at this specific moment, but won't be last for long, we have Alistor playing the White Whale.
Yeah, you don't do that as well as he does.
What?
Yeah, that's the one. The White
Yeah, that's it.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to begin here. Our party finds themselves having just escaped the exploding building. The Forlorn Hope, to be specific, the Forlorn Hope. They were in there saving some people. There was fire, there was electrocutions, there was fire extinguishers, and people trapped in freezers, frozen chicken legs, frozen chicken nuggets, beer cookies, beer, and it was all burning. Burning. But the party managed to save everybody and take a whole lot less damage than they were supposed to, considering what was supposed to be the difficulty of that encounter. And maybe I forgot a rule or two on making it harder, so it happened in their favor, I guess. But
We only have ourselves to blame.
after getting everyone out The building exploded, collapsed, sank into the swamp, and fell over. However, their trials were not yet over, as just as they were catching their breath and everyone is coughing and trying to get all the dust and ash and smoke out of their lungs, come running around the corner, driving around the corner at top speed, is an old beat-up pickup truck fully loaded with a bunch of neo-fascist gangbangers from the Red Chrome Legion, and they were here looking for blood. And here, our ribbon here. Nat, I think we're on the wrong screen, or maybe we have an image pulled up. Party, can you all see the, that's the ticket. Yeah, there we go. I like that image, though. Zoom out just a couple of percentage, though. Let's see this whole battle. All right.
Cutting off some of the anemones.
As the bad guys come driving in, you'll see on the map here, Party, that y'all have just escaped. The building was kind of this way behind you, and you're out here catching your breath when a bunch of gangers come around the corner in their truck. The truck stops, revs its engine at you.
See? Is it within range of my my grenade launcher?
So have we established that this is indeed, in fact, a enemy, or just some random asshole revving their engine because they think they're hot shit?
Oh, they're screaming things out. We're gonna get you!
Okay, oh, yeah. So,
Forlorn Hope!
my
I mean, that happens all the time with us, though.
I have had a very long night.
I don't have time for this. Just grenade.
Roll initiative.
I'm not in the mood.
Roll initiative.
Oh, that's what I
Okay.
forgot to put out. Chat so I can see it. Meh.
Roll initiative for Billy.
Everybody,
Oh.
roll initiative. Turn. 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 Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn.
12.
Yeah, I did not roll well. Looks like we're starting off strong, y'all.
Okay.
I have an error message on Roll20 said you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn.
It happens to me every time I roll it. When I do an initiative or whatever. You rolled it though.
Okay.
I'm looking for the initiative button. Sorry.
It's because he didn't have the turn order box up yet.
Oh.
I have once again forgotten that Roll20 does not really work very well on my Chrome for some reason. But we'll fix that in a second.
All right.
Where's the initiative button on here?
The top center.
Top left.
Oh, that big
or top-
red one that says initiative on it. Well, why didn't you
that tracks.
All right, Good Devil.
Oh, you have to select your token.
Which initiative gets, or which PC gets it? Or do we just pick the one that gets the worst?
Yeah,
Why did I roll twice?
because you're
All right.
special.
Give you.
You have to select your token, I think, and then do it, right?
Oh wait, no, it's Patch. That wasn't me. It was just there's a space above him with bind.
12. And the white whale is 7.
Yeah, I was just trying to join an initiative, even if I'm not on.
Troubleshooter, you are indeed there, my friend. And everybody, welcome shortly once the camera fades away from Black. Our erstwhile fixer,
Hmm.
or sorry, techie.
I would take. Yeah.
Techie.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
So,
I gotta stop.
I'm
Ooh,
not on.
no.
I actually don't have an image. Oh, I finally do. I didn't have an image before. Thanks for putting it up.
Oh, somebody redeemed
Yeah, we redeemed
initiative.
Yeah, Good Devil
Good
did.
Devil. Who gets the advantage is the question. It just says for the PC in initiative. We haven't started yet, so just the first player that goes.
I think it was Meat Cakes because the timing was right around whenever he was like, I don't got time for this shit. And you told him to roll initiative, so I think that's who Good Devil was talking about. The first. Yeah.
The chance I accidentally duplicated my thing. Oh wait, can I get rid of it? I don't think I can get rid of my duplicate token.
Oh, this guy? I wouldn't worry
Yeah,
about that.
thank you.
That guy?
What duplicate token?
What guy? I don't know what you're
Sort.
talking about.
All right. The first. Whoever gets to go first gets initiative. That would be Troubleshooter. Will be the first one. However, a bunch of the Legionnaires get to go first.
He rolled a natty. That's unfortunate.
All right. So this first Legionnaire, what do they have? 4 movement. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4. He's just going to run straight forward with his 4 movement. And number 1 shoots at the closest person, which happens to be Jazz. So this guy has his pistol, and he attacks twice. You do not have enough reflex to do dodges, but let's see, what is the range here? 30 feet. That is 6 yards. Right. 30 feet. 10 yards. 10 yards. So the difficulty value is 15, and he only one of those hit. All right. But the one that hits hard. Jazz, this guy with his heavy pistol taps you for 14 points of damage.
What?
Jesus.
Now, thankfully, you do have your armor on, which absorbs 11 of it. However, that does ablate your armor by 1. So if you're looking at your character sheet and you see in the armor where the light armor jack body armor is, I'm going to take it down 1 to 10. And your hit points at the top, I'm reducing you by 4.
Okay.
So you take 4 points of damage and your armor is ablated 1. Next, Red Chrome Legionnaire.
A chance with the red tokens that are beside ours. Are those also enemies?
Those are the Forlorn Hope survivors.
Oh, I see it now. That just is a little too far away for me to read it. I gotcha.
Yep.
Sorry.
The text, yeah, the text is pretty small.
I was zoomed out quite a bit on my screen.
And this guy runs in 1, 2, 3, 4. And he shoots at number 6. He shoots at the bald one. That
What are the
would be
bald
Patty.
ones? Is it?
The first shot hits, however, it only does 9 points of damage, which is not enough to get through your armor because I believe you are wearing light armor jack. Kevlar vests, right?
I like my Superman neck.
How much armor do you have? Patty.
Oh, sorry. I just have a light armor jack. Sorry, it's 11.
All right.
Stopping power.
Then yes, you absorb all of it and take no damage. The next Red Chrome Legionnaire.
Wait, how many hits was that?
He only hit you
Sorry.
one for 9 points of damage. Or hit you once for 9
So-
points of damage, but your
Right.
armor absorbed all 9 points. So
I only have some armor jack has
no,
3
no.
left.
So that's not how the armor works. So
Oh,
if
okay.
you take enough damage to your armor for it to hurt you, your armor ablates by 1.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Which is, I think, a really interesting way to do it. So the more times you get hit, the less your armor is worth it. But it's not just like temporary hit points. Like
Right.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, when you said the bald one, I forgot Batty was bald
Yeah.
for a minute, and I just assumed you were talking about meat cakes over there.
Well, speaking of meat cakes, you are getting attacked. Now, meat cakes, do you have enough reflex to dodge ranged attacks? Which I believe.
Wait, why didn't I get the chance to dodge?
You have 9 reflex. I believe it's 9 reflex.
Yes. No, maybe. I don't know. Reflex. No, I only have
Yeah,
7.
I believe it's 9. It's either 8 or 9 reflex. Let me double check. But meat cakes, do you have that much reflex? Are you there, meat cakes? If you have a reflex of 8 or higher, yeah.
So it wouldn't be an evasion, then it would just be a straight up dodge.
No, if you have 8 or higher, you can use evasion to dodge ranged attacks.
Otherwise, it's just melee range. Got it.
Meat cakes, you're muted if you've been talking. Do you have 8 or higher
Yeah.
reflex?
I have an 8 or
Okay.
higher. Yes, I have 8.
Are you going to attempt to evade these shots, or just let them shoot their own?
I'm going to attempt to evade. Is there any cover that I can evade towards?
You are out in an open chunk of street. There is just a bunch of rubble behind you, and tattered down parking lot across the street from you.
Oh, I know exactly where I'm evading to. They're standing right next to me.
Any burned out vehicles?
Not within movement range.
Darn.
This is a disgustingly open area.
Really open.
That sucks. All right. Well, I'm going to try to evade it. I just don't know. I'll probably roll to the right.
Okay. Then I need 2 evasion rolls. And okay.
And evasion is under what?
It's
Fighting.
combat, or fighting. Yeah, it's in fighting.
Fighting.
Yeah, it's like the second one, or right after brawling.
Okay. So it's way down here
So
somewhere.
skills, fighting, evasion.
Okay, I must have missed skills. I'm all the way at the bottom.
So you'll have statistics.
It's right under
Yeah,
stats.
you'll have your
Yeah.
statistics section, and just beneath the stats is your skills. It's above weapons and armor.
Statistics.
Beneath stats, above weapons and armor is skills,
Weapons and armor. Oh,
and then
got
fighting.
Fighting. I don't
It's
see
the
fighting.
5th
Hold on.
button inside of the skills section. There's a row or 2 at
There
the
it
top
is.
of the skills section of small buttons.
Yes, evasion. I have a
Okay, roll
12.
it twice.
I did. Did
That
I?
was your first roll. Roll for the second attack. Okay. The first shot hits you. The second shot you are able to evade. However, the first shot does 9 points of damage. How much armor do you have?
If I remember correctly, I have the light armor jack, which is 11.
Yes, but you've taken some damage, I thought. because you were standing in the fire?
Yeah, the only damage I had taken was walking across the fire to go grab the lady. I don't remember how much though.
I thought you had taken damage. Your hit point says they're at 40. Here. I thought you had taken damage. Oh well. All right, it does not do enough damage to punch through your armor, which brings us to the top of the player order. Troubleshooter, you are up, and thanks to Good Devil, you even have advantage, which in this case we'll do pretty similar to the D&D advantage. You can just re-roll a roll if you want to, or you can keep it banked. However, you've got an advantage at your choice, at your whim.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So I think I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and get myself right there in melee range. Movement is your move stat, right?
Yes, you can go that many squares.
Okay. And I would like to get all up in their shit with my katana.
Get all up in that.
Shit on that.
Get all up in that shit. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, where is this thing? It is heavy melee weapon attack.
Heavy melee weapon. Heavy melee weapon.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Trying to put on my combat
My
awareness.
attack seems to be a 23.
Oh
Trying
gosh.
to put on my combat awareness.
Okay, well he does get a attempt to evade because it's melee
Couple
attack.
times.
So fighting, evasion. Wow, he rolled really good. He got a 19. That does not evade. So, what is your damage, sir?
I believe it says 10.
Ooh, yes, it does. To the one above you or beside you?
Let's go with the one above me, because I'm in the way
Right.
as well.
Right here.
So 10 points of damage. He ablates 7 of it.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have a rate of fire too?
Yes, I do.
Roll again. All right, let's see. 15 points of damage this time. Ow. So he ablates 6, so that's 9, and takes him to that and that. All right. You have taken about a third of his health off.
Helpful, I should hope.
Indeed. All right, that brings us to meat cakes.
Yeah.
So, what do you do?
How many of these numbnuts are still in the truck?
Just the driver and a guy in the passenger seat.
Bummer. How many are close enough by that an explosion of the truck's gas tank might catch them?
I would probably roll for the size of the explosion. So theoretically, none to 7 of them.
Okay, I'm going to try and skip a grenade at the front bumper. I'm going to shoot it between the 2 axles, and it bounces up into the body and hopefully hits the gas tank.
All right. Let's see. Measure from you. It is 45 feet, which would be 10 is 30. Oh, I'm just really bad at counting. I need to write down foot to yardage.
It's 3 feet to a yard.
I'm going to use my combat reflexes. What is it? The save one where I get to reroll.
Wombat awareness?
15 yards away. At 15
Yeah.
yards, it is a difficulty value of 15. to drop that grenade underneath the truck.
All right. Go ahead.
Press attack
So,
under the grenade launcher.
Just as a reminder, so what was your combat awareness skill?
It was going to be the save.
Which one is that? I don't remember what that is.
Fumble
Okay, so
recovery.
if you roll a 1, you don't get penalized? Okay.
Right.
Don't forget, everybody, new session, your luck stat is restored. So you also have luck points.
I'm going to use one of those luck points then,
Okay,
too.
1 point. All
1
right.
point.
Roll me your grenade launcher attack, please.
Oh yeah,
H21.
by the way,
Oh,
before I forget, Chance got ermed last time we ended session.
Oh, I got ermed.
You got ermed. That was supposed to be the very beginning of the session here. At some point, you get
Dang it.
ermed.
Herbs?
I specifically wrote it down.
Ermageddon
I don't know if that's
is
coming
one
through
of
or
the
not.
one of the guys that plays on this channel, and
There it is.
he tends to like roll lots of critical good bads, and there are also some of our viewers that are particularly helpful towards For example, in our Aliens campaign, thanks to our players, he has lost an arm, a leg, another leg, and an eyeball.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Our players are really, really good at getting ermed. It's called getting ermed. I believe we have a if you look in the Twitch chat, you'll even see our emoji for it. Get ermed emoji just got dropped into the Twitch chat. Get ermed.
Thank you, Nat.
All right. Well, we'll save that until it's the funniest time possible. But meat cakes, you
I'm good
dang
with
it,
that.
32 points a day. You
Yeah,
son
you hit.
of a.
Did you even need the luck?
That
Like
was a
serious?
Probably not.
How big is the explosion of
But I have to call it ahead of time.
How big
Sorry?
is the explosive? All explosive weapons deal their damage to all targets in a 10-meter or 10-yard by 10-yard, 5 by 5
And-
square, center of which is your intended target. So that would be
Add to that the incendiary gasoline.
let me draw square. This is going to be red. One, 2. See that big red square I just drew?
No.
High diggity.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, how much strength does a truck have? I need to know if the truck goes boom too. All right. Does the truck go boom? Net running. Trauma team. Dark future team. Red. Everyday life.
if you turn me into a pink mist, I'm coming back to haunt you.
You look like you're out of the. I think you turned you into a charcoal briquette, to be honest.
Don't worry. I will swing your ghostly katana.
Okay, it does not blow the truck up. All right, the truck
Darn.
is all
Blows it out.
truck is all blown up. And everybody within that range takes 32 points of damage and gets a critical, which is 5 more points of damage because there was a critical hit. 32
I'm
minus
glad you're on our side.
7. 32 minus 7 plus
Great.
5. So 30 points of damage to all of them. Okay.
I blame Michael.
Why are you not?
I blame meat cakes because, quite frankly, he's the one that threw
It makes
it.
a lot more sense. But I've never promised to make sense.
That's fair.
Why is this not pulling up their sheet? I want the character sheet. I want the. There. All right. 5 and 6. 5 and 6.
Does it A-team the truck at least? You know, where an explosion causes it to flip over.
And 0. Draw, freehand, red. You know what? I'm not going to do this red. I'm going to do it in black. This guy just dies.
Just
He gets exploded and does not survive it. Yeah. Okay. Next.
Jazzy.
Yes, you're up.
Oh, so sorry.
This boss battle is supposed to take like most of the damn session, people. God.
Chance, you know that never happens.
Don't give me a grenade launcher.
I think he was basing all of this off the holiday short shot that took 3 extra sessions.
Yeah.
Can I aim my pistol at the ones that are lower? Higher in damage?
The injured ones? Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
First.
Oh, that might be a good idea.
Because was on the right page. Now I'm not. Okay. Because right now, our measure. So 11 yards. And then your ideal is less than 6 yards. So yeah, if you are six yards, would be 18 feet. Yeah, so you'd have to get like this far up in order to get to your ideal. So you can move around however you want to, but you want to be within 15, 16 feet, 18
feet. Do it like catty corner from the bottom of the box.
You should be able to move your token, and you can move as many squares as your movement stat.
Okay, give me 1 second, because that's the problem. I cannot get to my token with the view that we have. That's why I was trying to move everything around.
Well, how much movement do you have?
Hold on, there it is. I tap on that, and then I move it.
You should just be able to drag it wherever you want. And if you can't, then I can move it for you.
Yeah, could you? Because it won't move for me.
Click and hold the mouse button, and it'll make like a little ping thing where you want your character to go. Right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you've got at least 4 movement, right? What's your movement?
Where do I find that at?
It's in your
So
stats.
the very top, the top box of things. Yes.
5.
5 movement. Yep. All right. So you're shooting the closest injured Gangoon. All right.
Yes.
Roll your attack roll, please. You got a heavy pistol? All right.
Yep.
You get 2 attacks. You may or may not need it, but we'll find out. First attack. You deal a 19. Definitely hits. 9 points of damage. Surprisingly enough, his armor barely, and I mean barely, prevents him from dying.
To roll again.
Roll again.
Woo-woo!
Well, if the first shot didn't kill him, you basically went freaking Trinity in Matrix and goes, "Dodge this."
Mm.
Pow!
That's
The
right.
second shot goes straight between the eyeballs. And you know that scene in The Hot Fuzz is like, is it true? There's a spot where if you shoot a man in the head, it explodes? Yes, apparently it is true. Apparently it is true. Draw, freehand, dead. Which
Goodbye.
brings us now to the Legionnaires. As this guy, a normal person at this point, when they're down to a hint of their life, would run away. These guys are on drugs. He does not run away. One, two, let me see who he attacks. Oh. 6. Goes for number 6. Which was troubleshooter? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is baddie. 1, 2.
Again, yeah,
4.
that makes sense.
And
I'm in the very back of the group. I haven't been able to go yet, and I've been attacked twice now.
well, now you're getting attacked too.
I'm just watching stuff whip by my head.
Attack. Attack.
Aggro magnet.
I believe both of those shots hit, but only one of them actually deals enough damage. You take 1 point of damage, and your armor ablates by 1. As the impact of the shot bruises you. It doesn't make it through your armor so much, but you get bruised from the impact of the shot a little bit. So 1 point of damage, and your armor ablates.
That's not gonna make her happy.
I'm already unhappy,
Next,
so I need to
there.
knock my armor jack down 1 point now.
Now it'll
correct?
be a 10 out of 11.
Okay, just verifying.
1,
Yeah, Betty ain't happy.
4. This guy. 1.
Watch out, baddie gonna go baddie.
4. Patch, you're getting shot at this time.
Oh, crap.
We'll sheet back up here. Red Chrome Legionnaire. Do you have a reflex of 8 or higher?
Oh, hell no. I'm off by 1. And there's not like dip, dive, whatever, right?
One
That was it.
of the shots. The first shot hits you from his poor quality heavy pistol. 12 points of damage total. You did, however, in this last session, you weren't here, so I played you a little bit, and you may have gotten a little singed.
Yeah, he said you want to fire like 3 times.
I may have said.
Yeah, I noticed I was down to 28 hit points.
Yeah, 28 hit points, and your armor jack was down to 10 out of 11. You
Okay.
kind of got emblazoned. I mean, it blazed, embiggened together.
Whoosh.
You might have gotten emblazed.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in this case, you take 2 points of damage, and your armor ablates by 1.
Okay. I don't want to put X on me
And
yet.
the next Red Chrome Legionnaire is dead. And the driver, he does a driving check. Page 189. How much damage does that dodge attacks? You can still do. Aiming for vehicle weak points. Vehicle basic started driving ramming. Here we go. Both your vehicle and the pedestrian or whatever you hit take 6 dice 6 damage. Dodging a ramming vehicle. Dodging a ramming vehicle on foot to avoid the damage is only a DV13 check. Okay. Well, let me just make certain that since he's so injured, he can at least still drive. Drive land vehicle. Good enough. Troubleshooter. This guy is driving the truck straight for you at high speed. You can give me an evasion check to try to hop out of the way. Or
As in, he's gonna ram me and the 2 friendlies next to me?
The two above you are both dead.
I'm talking about is he, sorry, what is the path that he is taking? Because I can't see the vehicle. I don't know which direction I'd be dodging or anything like that. Like, where's he coming from? North to south, east to west,
Oh, I see what you're
or
saying.
west to east?
So this is the truck here, and he is going this way.
Okay.
Straight down the street. He's going straight ahead.
I'm surprised the wheels survived. Okay.
Yeah, the truck doesn't have a whole lot left, but
They're made of
I
wheel.
think it
I
might just
will
be rims.
dodge.
Yeah.
That is
only a DV13 evasion check.
Okay. Evasion is
It's in fighting.
fighting. Okay. Come on.
I left. Kind of handful.
You said a DV13?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hope I don't botch because I have a 14 evasion.
All right. So you jump out of the way, but that does still leave Jazz.
What about Jazz?
There's a truck coming for you
What? No.
at full speed,
Well, that's rude.
and I need an evasion roll from you. It's in fighting of at least a 13.
Disbelieve.
Yeah, good.
Under skills. Go to fighting. Go to more.
As these guys are driving the truck at full speed.
Yeah, to evade.
I do.
Yeah. You got a better evade than I do.
All right, you evade.
Woohoo!
Then this guy also fucking evades. That. You guys.
I thought he blew up the truck.
It
Oh, no, he didn't.
almost blew up. It
Almost
barely
blew up.
survived.
Almost.
It was like right there.
Token layer, GM layer. Oh, it's locked. I unlock.
By the way, I'm reloading my grenade launcher.
Thought I had 6 shots.
Thunk. Clack.
Thought your grenade launcher had 6 shots in it.
Oh, good. Then I just spin the barrel. Do the old crazy Russian roulette thing.
Yeah, let's not take a chance with not blowing up the anemones.
Russian roulette here.
Okay. Everybody dodged the truck, and it is just full speed driving away. Oops. Ow. Ow.
I don't want to.
Can I get a parting shot off?
When it's your turn.
Ah,
And Red Chrome Legionnaire.
Let me guess, they attack me again.
6. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. This one shoots at the rock star.
Hey, Disco Dick got it this time.
4.
I cannot dodge. So
Well, now that I have
You could try
reminded
rolling
about
out of the way.
arm, this guy gets disadvantage.
I don't. I literally can't. I don't have enough reflex.
Both of those shots should have hit. Damn it! I'm finally getting able to damage my players, and somebody reminds me I got ermed. Fine, I'm only re-rolling disadvantage of one of them, though, so you guys better just take it.
I blame my.
I rolled.
You want to stress cow?
I rolled even better. I rolled even better. Yeah. So you got hit both shots. Your rotund mass is an easy target.
Wouldn't disadvantage work if you take the lesser of the rolls? Because the first two didn't hit,
Yeah.
and you re-rolled, and then those hit. That sounds like an advantage roll to me.
Yeah, it's an advantage roll.
Well,
That doesn't. Well, they both hit anyway.
Right.
But yeah.
all 3 rolls hit. Taking the worst 2 of the 3, they both still hit.
I'm kidding.
But all 3.
Spin an ass.
I blame Michael.
So, White Whale, how much is your armor? Is it healthy? Is it 11?
Yeah.
All right. Well, the first one then does 1 point of damage to your opponent and ablates your armor by 1. The second one does 4 points of damage and ablates your armor by 1, for a grand total of 5 points of health damage and 2 armor ablations.
Got it.
Mm.
And now we get down to Batty.
Oh, I get to go
Get to
now?
go.
Go, Batty, go, Batty.
Yay,
Go, Betty,
me!
go.
Okay, well, I guess the dude directly in front of us. Oh, that is not what I have
This
highlighted.
guy?
Okay, here. Yep. Since I'm right here, I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Pew pew.
The fucker shot me earlier, so yeah, I'm gonna return the favor.
Return that favor.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna. My first shot is gonna be from Boomy with the incendiary rounds.
Ooh, incendiary rounds. 15 definitively hits. I don't know how incendiary rounds work. Let's see.
He gets lit on fire.
Yes, but what page is that on?
Let me back up.
Suppressive fire, explosions. What? I could just search for it here. This will be so much faster. Incendiary.
Bullets.
Incendiary. Heavy pistol bullets.
Incendiary pistol
Whenever you deal
bullets.
damage to a target through their armor, you ignite the target. Until your target spends an action to put themselves out, they take 2 damage directly to their hit points whenever they end their turn. Okay. So 15. He does have armor. So that turns that to 27. This is 6 out of 7. And save. But we're also going to freehand. Freehand. Fire!
I'm also gonna hit him with my second rate of fire with my other pistol with regular ammo.
Okay. 19 hits. 10 more points of damage. Minus the 6 is 4. Brings him to that and that. He's still relatively healthy, but he is on fire. That brings us to this Red Chrome Legionnaire. Let's see who he attacks. He attacks Meatcakes.
Yeah. Come get some.
Legionnaire. Attack.
I see that redeem.
Redeem.
Yeah.
Redeem one-liner for the White Whaler.
Here. What am I saying?
Oh, wait. We can't redeem in our own stream, people.
Oh man.
We can't redeem in our own streams.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it's cute.
I could say it anyway.
You could. Especially since the bot didn't actually redeem it.
That's right.
Um,
I'll wait. I'll pick an opportune time.
That's usually how the
okay.
one-liners work.
Meatcakes, are you evading these attacks or are you letting them attack? Just hit with their own numbers.
I'm gonna evade.
Roll me 2 evasions, please.
Where that is.
Ah! Felix.
Yeah, Yep, he's somewhere. He just must have got off a shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny how that works. 14 and a 20. So the first shot hits you. How much armor do you have?
Now have 10, I believe.
Well, this hits for 10, so it does nothing. Let's do at least one more point than the armor has. You take
Is
a
it a
solid
headshot or a
slug
body shot?
straight to the chest. Like this thing, like that bullet is stuck in the body armor here, but your body armor
tickled.
successfully blocks the bullet.
It's tickly.
And the passenger of the truck screams, hangs out the window, screaming, "Y'all a bunch of dopes! This place is ours! This is Red Chrome Land!
So I think about that.
Legion!" As he shoots cakes. Are you evading? Meat cakes, are you evading these two attacks?
Sure.
Okay.
Two more, huh?
Buddy. So he has a plus
Please.
11. After rolls were accounted for, he rolled a 3.
So he doesn't have to do the evasion?
Well, you still need to do the evasion.
If you look on top,
You're gonna want to get your foot off stream there, Michael.
One or two?
Roll for 2 just because I'm really not supposed to roll until you've rolled, but the first one, you fade just barely getting out of the way of the fire. The second one, you start to dodge. He hits a bump, falls out of the truck, and shoots the ground in front of him, bounces off the ground, and dies.
Hmm?
That was how bad I'm saying that roll is. Yeah, Twitch is really crazy about that. Mike?
Michael, your foot. Oh, they don't like me.
They consider it solicitation and gratification.
Yep.
Oh, that's true.
Well, we better take natural 20s off because I know a lot of people that get off on that.
I mean,
All right, everybody, you can still do elbow. So,
Elbows
now.
up for Canada.
that too.
Elbows up for Canada.
No idea what they're talking.
socks are okay. Just ask some of our fabricated.
Pat.
I think that's a slur, sir. The S word.
Salesman.
Salesman. Yeah, we can't repeat it on screen.
Okay.
Sorry.
No more saying salesman on.
It just means you're a filthy.
Whoa!
I bow
Please,
to you, sir.
humans,
But I can
puppets,
see it's
get
one of
along
those
here.
things where I can use that word, but none of you can. One of those.
You can't call me a nerf herder. Only we can call ourselves that.
Yeah.
But I can say it because, my best friend's a
A nerf.
sock puppet.
I got lots of friends that are nerf herders. Patch, you are up. It is your turn. What do you do?
Cricket.
Patch.
Oh, sorry.
Which
I
person?
was like looking over. I was looking at the chat and got a little lost here. Sorry about that. Yeah. So I've got my. So can you guys tell me who these Forlorn Hope people are?
Yeah, those are who we saved last
Well, he wasn't
session
here
from the
last
bar. That's what I'm saying. I was sorry, sir. Sorry.
Who's not?
Last
Good.
session, we rescued all these people from the bar. That's where you got set on fire a whole bunch of times. Auntie Marianne asked us to shut down some things, and then we got back and the bar was on fire, and we had to rescue the band and a lot of the people in them and all that. So
Me diving into them for cover is probably frowned upon.
I thought about it, to be perfectly honest, because I kept getting attacked before I could go anywhere.
I mean, do we get points for it? Do we get points for these guys?
I mean, I think we were supposed to save them, and I'm pretty sure that Disco Dick would be upset if Auntie Marianne died because she owes him snacks.
She does.
Oh, okay.
And if some of the survivors don't survive, you get less experience points.
Yeah, that too.
Well, it's a risk.
Yay, Lane Guru, thank you for the show.
All right, so I got one. Can I go one? No, yeah, might as well. So one of these guys is right here, right?
Yes, and he's heavily injured.
Oh, it's time to finish him off. Okay, 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that do for my range for the pistol?
I'm looking at you.
Pistol range is ideally within 6 yards or 18 feet is your best range.
That's in, how many is that in squares? Like 1 square per, there we go. All right. Yeah, it looks like I'm just going to go up here next to the fire because why
The
not?
fire is
that's a
Red Chrome
person.
Legionary. That is an actual legionary.
Yeah,
Oh,
that the fire is a person that I lit on fire because they shot me, so I shot them with an incendiary
guy.
round.
oh, he's actually there.
Yeah, there's a bad guy
Yep.
there.
Oh, I
Just
thought
got
that
hit
he
with
was
an
a manhole.
incendiary round.
Oh, well, I'm just going to go up and see if I can shove a gun in his guts.
Shotgun.
I mean,
Do I have one of those? I think I just have owies.
Well,
Where in
whatever
the
you're
hell
hitting.
are my how do I find my weapons in this thing? It's like I lost it.
Weapons are about half of the way down.
pass skills, pass rolls, left hand side.
Oh, they're left hand. Okay. Yeah, shotgun would be good. I think we're gonna flip over to the shotgun version. Is it shells or slugs? Oh yeah, I've got a slug. All right.
So by
Hey,
default,
hello.
shotguns have slugs by default.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's 5d6 worth of damage. Let's see what happens to this guy. We'll put his.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Just grab the place.
And difficulty value of 13 to hit. That is a.
It looks like I rolled a.
Are you shot the
15.
one that's on fire?
Yeah, I just walked up to him.
All right. So you ever watch those like 80s action movies where like, Schwarzenegger steps in front of somebody and fires them in point blank range in a shotgun, and they go flying backwards like 20 feet?
I'd like that.
He doesn't quite go flying backwards 20 feet. Let's see, ablates that. 18 points of damage minus 5 is 13 points of damage. You do a good solid chunk of damage and send him and his fiery ass backwards. Kablam!
Yeah.
I do believe a shotgun has a rate of fire of 1, though, which means.
Yep.
Oh, white! Woo!
Means what?
The white.
I thought you were going to say I was going to get hit by a shotgun.
You're up.
Boy. All right. I don't think I have the movement to get anywhere, but let's check. 5. 1, 2. Wait, that's 1, 3, 4. I can get to this guy. 5.
Did I not have this whole damn time? It has all these questions that I need answered, and I'm just not even looking at it. Damn it, Chance.
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to me. I'm just failing at being a DM.
And I'm attacking him?
What are you attacking?
The guy in front of me?
Okay. What are you attacking with?
My ham-handed fists.
Okay. He is not injured. So roll your attack. Or attacks if you have.
I just did.
20 He meets a 20. Oh, fuck. Does Ty go to defender? I think Ty goes to defender.
Do I get another?
Yep.
Brawling and
defend-
rate of fire
defense
too.
Ty. I believe Brawling has a rate of fire too, yeah.
So I will smash him again. Try to.
Oh, yeah, that one for sure smashes. Hulk smash.
And he's gonna be like, I'm gonna eat your lunch.
I didn't even have lunch! Joke's on you! Ow! Well, you do... melee only halves their armor, so instead of 7, it's 3. And what is that? 14 points of damage, so 11 points of damage. Onto this. As you clobber him pretty good with your meaty ham-handed fists. And now it's their turn. Oh, that one's dead. And now it's his turn. Oh, he's not dead. He is going to go for one of the 2 people within melee range of him. He is going to go for Jazz! As he throws down, as he puts his pistol away and pulls out a big, scary-looking serrated knife blade.
Oh no.
So, please roll your evasion.
Okay.
You handily knock that clumsy strike of his away, but he does make another swing at you. Oh, jeez. He makes another swing at you and is so wildly inaccurate with it. He's on drugs. He didn't even have his eyes open as he's trying to make that second swing. All right, next Legionnaire. He's going to go for one of the 3 people within range of him. Number 1, Troubleshooter. Roll your evasion, please, Troubleshooter. Aha! He hits you for 9 points of damage. Don't forget your armor is halved.
Luckily enough, my armor is at 10.
Okay, armor is halved because it's a melee attack, so your armor is
Oh.
actually 5.
Ah, I see.
So you take 4 points of damage, and your armor is ablated by 1. And he makes his second attack against you. Roll your evasion. You successfully swat away his second strike. And now it's your turn. You've got a healthy Red Chrome Legionnaire south of you, a healthy Red Chrome Legionnaire that just stabbed you to the east, a burning Red Chrome Legionnaire to the southwest who's burning and just got knocked on his ass by a shotgun blast.
Hmm.
And he can't do anything until he puts his fire out, otherwise he takes more damage.
Hmm. Give me a second to find my arm. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Armor is ablated by 1, and you take 4
Yep.
points.
Well, I'm going to move myself just a little bit farther away from the action, ever so slightly, and take on this guy.
The guy that stabbed you a couple times?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Give him the
Oh,
jazz.
come on. Stupid thing.
Attack.
And he... So 22. Oh, yeah. You deal damage.
12 specifically.
Oh, that's right. It's already freaking there.
Ew.
Smart. I know this. 12 points of damage. 3 of that is ablated for 9. All right. Roll your second
Oh
attack.
my gosh. Really, Lane? Really?
All right. His armor is ablated, and that's 9 minus 3, so 6 points of damage.
You mean 9 minus 2.
So he starts out at 7. So it was 6 for the first ablation.
Well, you said it was ablated by a 3 last time, so I figured it
Right,
was
so
ablated once.
So 7 cut in half, rounded down is 3. 6
Ah,
half
right, okay.
is still 3.
Right.
All right. That brings us now down to meat cakes. No more cakes,
Langer
please.
made a redemption.
Langaroo redemption. Bad weather. Oh. So the good
We know
news
where
is
you
this
live.
burning wreckage of building that's behind you that just exploded and the fiery infernos, it's now starting to rain some good old city acid radioactive rain, the kind that the Weather Channel says to stay out of.
We know where you keep your food.
Oh my goodness.
And that puts the fire out.
The bullet's inside of him. It's an incendiary round. He's burning from the inside out.
Puts the
Aren't
fire
we
out.
all, though, at some level?
Langaroo! Meat cakes, you're up though. You're muted if you're talking.
Still muted. You're still muted.
Have you tried unmuting yourself?
Yep, with the thing, and then
He's gonna shoot the pew pew.
Pew
At
pew.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with him.
You're just figuring that out.
Yes, there is.
There is no doubt.
Don't touch my computer. You always know very well.
I want to shoot the bad guys.
which one? Or
Where are the bad guys,
So-
anyways?
So
they're
just
kind of everywhere now.
directly in front of you. If you just look straight, you'll see the back of Patches' head,
Oh wait,
and then just enemy.
could I get a shot off at that truck? Finally,
Yes, you can get a shot
That's
off the
behind
truck.
you?
I will
Yeah.
say this: that truck drove at full speed through the crowd and shows no signs of slowing down. It seems like it's driving away.
But you could destroy the crowd, which you should absolutely do.
I don't want to destroy the crowd with a grenade though, because that'll destroy my friends as well.
But
I
you
mean,
could
if you kinda
aim
aim
far
to the
enough
left
away
a
from
little bit.
us.
Aim over here.
Yeah, let's
Just
aim from
don't hit
behind them.
Survivors.
Let's aim from behind them and put, make sure that.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, right at that white line. I'm going to shoot a grenade to blow up at the white line behind them. Here. Right there. If it won't do it.
We're Battington.
Because that should
Move
hit
that,
about right
move that
there.
over a block.
Let's see. What is
It's fine.
your line? Snap.
Please don't shoot me in the back of the head with a grenade.
Do it. Do it. You know you want to.
So that is 5 feet or 12 yards. At 12 yards, you need a difficulty value shot of 15.
All right, I'm going to use
Or you can throw some luck on there.
another point of luck, and I'm also going to use my combat awareness.
So your
Just
combat awareness is always assumed to be on.
Okay.
Just make certain at the beginning of each fight you declare which bonus.
Great.
I think you could change it every turn too, can't you?
I think you can change it every turn if you want to. Holy snipe! Sir.
I guess that was
Who
good.
are you and what have you
Oh,
done?
you inflicted a critical injury. It even says.
Oh wow.
So he needed a
Crit the
15
attack
to hit.
and crit the damage.
He rolled a 29 on a 10-sided dice. And on damage, it's 6 dice 6 damage. He rolled a 30. Oh, it already does include the plus 5 points of damage. Okay, well, empty hand.
2 shots, gentlemen. That's
He's
all I have to say.
dead.
2 shots.
He's
I'm out.
dead.
You get to do the rest.
Whatever.
And he is now 7. 30 minus 7. 23. All right. Well, there are still two red chrome legionnaires that survived that grenade blast, but their skin is hanging from their bones.
From
Not
their
in the fun
butts.
way. Which brings us to Jazz.
I'm gonna use my jazz hands and
Jazz.
aim at
Jazz. Slap.
at the one in between the two X's.
Yeah, the one to your left. Okay. Are you shooting or melee weaponing?
Shoot, don't go any closer.
Shoot.
All right, roll your attack roll. Yeah, that one hits. Deals. Thanks to their armor, they survive it.
Did I do another?
Yes, you do.
Did it do it?
Did not. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. It's there. 19.
Okay.
The second shot hits and also deals 9 points of damage. Okay. So, this Legionnaire is literally at 1 hit. 1 hit. He got grenaded. He got shot with a 9mm. He got shot with another 9mm. And he's still too high to realize he's even. As it becomes.
At least the guy that was on fire died.
And the driver drives away. And oh, he's still alive. Let's give him roll 1d6. Number 1. This guy goes running for troubleshooter. I need an animation roll troubleshooter. Actually, 2 animation rolls. Oh! Oh! Beat that sucker.
I can't see what you're rolling, so I hope I
Yeah,
do.
we can't see what you're rolling. We've not been able to see what you're rolling this entire
Oh,
time.
I love that.
Roll a 1.
I hit my rolls.
Yeah.
So your 16 does not beat my 29.
Mm.
He also dealt a critical injury because it was 2d6 damage. Both were rolled 6s. So
Oh no.
you take 17 points of damage minus 5 for your armor. What's your armor at 9 or 10 right now?
It was at 10.
My armor is at 9.
Yeah, you explode.
Okay, so minus 4, 7.
That's right.
You take 13 points of damage and get a critical wound.
Oh.
Critical wounds are critical injuries to the body. Roll 2d6.
So I take 13 for damage?
You take 13 points of damage as he stabs you straight through your armor and into your spine. You take a spinal injury. Next turn, you cannot take an action, but you can still take a move action. Base death save penalty is increased by 1. And in order to treat this, you're going to as your spine has now been stabbed.
Sorry, I couldn't hear over the cough. What did you say?
Sorry.
Spinal injury. Next turn, you cannot take an action, but you can still take a move action. Base death save penalty is increased by 1. Treatment is surgery. Difficulty value 15. So you'll need surgery to get rid of this critical wound.
I can do that.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
All right. You got your damage in?
Yes.
Okay. Daddy, you're up.
Well, let's see. I want to. So all the Legionnaires, with the exception of that. Oh no, that's just the only one that has an icon.
There are 4 surviving legionnaires.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna move up kitty corner over here.
So the legionnaire just beside Jazz has 1 hit left.
Uh-huh. Well, then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna punch a motherfucker in the head.
Right, roll your brawling then, unless you've got a knife and you want to use your melee.
I have martial arts, and I'm going to do a pseudo grapple / punch him in the freaking face.
Go for it, buddy.
Well, you know, rolled a 16.
Clean his
Well, he rolled
clock.
a 13. You dealt enough damage to murder him.
By punching him in the
You
face.
punched him to death.
You just punched his skin off.
His nose fell off.
I was going for more, nose into brain, but
There
that
you go.
works.
You've got a rate of fire of 2 with your martial arts, right? Brawling?
I do,
So you
yes.
still got another attack, and whatever movement you haven't used, you still get. Because you could move, attack.
I could go to here where the dead body is, but I don't want to trip over the dead body.
There's so
And
many.
Can I just grapple
You're welcome.
this guy that's in between Jazzy and the paraplegic over here?
I don't know how grappling works.
Grappling would be dexterity plus brawling plus 1 die 10.
Yes, I just have to find out what the grappling does.
Basically, I guess if you're looking, you can. I'm not sure if it's called grab or grappling. I think it's grab.
It's
in
grab.
the book.
Grab and hold an opponent or take away an object they are holding. Around page 170-ish.
Yep, 177. Determine the outcome. Both you roll dex plus brawling plus 1 die 10. You can choose to either grab a hold or take something out of their hand. Both of you are now considered to be grappled. Take a -2 to all actions for as long as you remain grappled. When grappled, defender cannot
But I
use
can
their
drag
move
his ass
action and is
around.
dragged with the attacker. Cannot use a weapon that requires 2 hands. It doesn't do any damage though.
No, but it kind of prevents them from doing much of anything.
Yeah. He can still make attacks with a one-handed weapon, which he has, at a -2.
Right, but also with him being grappled, I could still evade that shit, and I would literally drag him around with me. Yeah.
Okay, roll your brawling.
Okay, so brawling, and then I just roll the d10 after that, right, and add my dex.
I mean, your brawling should already have that if you hit the brawling skill inside of fighting.
But it says it's your dexterity plus your brawling
Plus
skill,
1 die 10. Yes.
right? Plus
So
1
if you
die
hit
10.
the button, it's all already in there.
So that one's already in there, and then I just added die 10 to
your
it.
die, when you click the button, it will roll the die 10, and it will add your brawling
Okay.
level and your dexterity to it.
Well, that worked out great in my favor.
So you've got 2 in brawling, 7 dexterity. You rolled a 1.
Yeah, that's great.
He successfully evades your brawl. He slaps your hands away. I'm gonna brawl him, guys! I'm gonna grab him. Oh no, you're the fuck not.
I didn't say that. All I did was I tripped over the body of the guy. I just punched his nose into his brain.
You tried to climb
and I
over the
tripped over
formerly
him.
burning guy and singed your hands before the rain could fully put it out.
No, because that was like a whole half a turn ago. So he's out because you made that definitively clear. I just tripped over the guy I just killed. Okay, nobody said it was coordinated.
All right, Red Chrome Legionnaire. He's got 2 people within melee range, so 1v2. Number 1, Jazz. I need 2 evasion rolls, please.
Can we take the X off my icon? I'm not dead. That guy is though. Oh, we're all doing that shit.
Mhm.
All right. You gave me 2 evasions, and here are 2 attacks. The first attack hits you. Your evasion of 8 was not enough to dodge his attack of 29. 7 points of damage. How much armor do you have?
All of it.
um,
I think you have 9 left.
where do I look for it again?
It's in the armor section right beside the weapons. It's underneath skills, but above gear and cash and ammo. You should have something that says light armor jack and then like 9 left.
11.
Oh yeah, you still have 11 out of your light armor jack. No, 10. I'm sorry. Down below.
10.
Why do you have 2 of those?
One's for the head, one's for the body. You have 2 as
well. Oh, okay.
Nobody seems to hit us in the
I
head.
also have a bulletproof shield. Did that make us?
We have not been using the bulletproof shield though.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know what that was there for.
All right, so
Oops.
your
I did.
armor ablates by 1, so set that to 9 out of 11, and you take 2 points of damage. 2 points of damage to your actual health. So armor is now 9 out of 11, and your health is -2.
Minus, I'm sorry, you broke up there.
2 points of damage to your health. Your health is at the very, very top right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just click on the big red button that says HP whatever out of whatever,
Drop 2.
and then the left side of it, reduce it by 2.
Okay, got it.
That brings us to Patch. You're up.
Okay.
What was my
Who
second
has,
one?
who has anything left?
Oh, sorry. The second attack you evaded, like.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you're swinging at me, huh? You got a 24 to his 14.
I didn't want to dance with him. It's okay.
Never gonna dance again the way I danced with you.
Don't quit your day job.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to imitate the white whale.
I think I'm gonna try and split the difference between
Oops,
some people.
ignore that. That was an oopsie.
Okay.
Get that one.
All right, sorry. Which one?
I was gonna take this one
All
out.
right, with your slug thrower shotgun.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Okay.
Let's just see how it works. I think I'm still at short range.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, you're 0 to 16 yards, so it's a difficulty value of 13.
Blab.
And you rolled a 10, which does not, unfortunately, beat a.
Oh, I think luck is going to come into this as a factor, or is that just what? Oh, I have to do that.
You have to declare
beforehand.
luck
Sorry.
beforehand. Yep.
Darn it.
Yep.
Yep.
Unless the chat gives
Boom.
you an advantage.
All right, Chad has forsaken me.
You blast that shotgun, unfortunately trying not to hit your friends. You were a little bit high, and you go high and right. We can't do purchases
No,
for
I
each
know.
other.
I know.
And that brings us to the white whale.
How is there anybody left alive?
There are 3 legionnaires remaining.
All right,
Because I keep tripping over dead bodies and
I will
failing my
attack the
grind.
one that's in front of me that I attacked last time.
Yep.
And probably not hit him.
Your attack of 15 versus his evasion of 16. He successfully
Yep.
evades your first strike. Barely.
And definitely botched on that one. So
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Bada bada bada. All right, that guy's dead. Oh, but this guy's not dead. He's got 2 melee targets to choose from. Number 2. Man, Jazz, they really don't like you.
Well, yeah, I think they got tired of shooting
Oh, wait,
me
sorry,
because
there's
I
3 people
punched
that are
somebody's
ranged.
nose into their brain. Yep.
All right, troubleshooter. He goes for you instead. I need 2 evasions, troubleshooter.
Of course.
maybe he'll go through the hole in his spine. Won't even hurt him.
Probably.
2 evasions, please. First evasion succeeds. Second evasion does not succeed.
I have my thing,
Oh,
the fumble recovery, which means I ignore the botch.
okay. So that would be still 15, 16. Either way, it doesn't beat the 18 that the 17 that he rolled. However, he rolled 1s for his damage. He doesn't do enough damage and instead just scratches at your armor helplessly. Which brings it to your turn, troubleshooter. You're up. However, you have a
Well, the only thing I can do is move.
And not very far.
Oddly enough, I can.
With your spinal injury.
you're a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Doesn't your spinal injury do something about that?
It just prevents me from attacking.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're kidding.
and it increases the death save penalty by 1.
Stephen Hawking is screwed.
All right. That brings us to meat cakes.
Meat.
We had a long night. I don't really want to do this anymore. Pulls out his heavy gun.
You got 3 targets to
Each
choose
side.
from: a really injured, a mostly injured, and a somewhat injured.
Well, I'm gonna hit the deck because I'm between him and all of the enemies.
Oh, whoops. Bad time to be you.
Don't roll a critical failure.
Maybe move up here.
I don't have the evasion or the body movement high enough to evade ranged attacks. So
All right, move. I'm going to move 2 spaces up so that I get a better angle and not have her in the way.
Now Patch is in front of your gun.
Sorry.
yep,
No, to the left. Oh,
Oh,
Pat.
this way.
where are you going?
Which
Not
way?
that way.
All right, you started out right here. I don't know where you're going. Make a ping.
I wanna
where you wanna
go- Up and to the left of
Troubleshooter.
troubleshooter. Yes.
go.
There you go.
That's Patch.
Now I have a better angle at the guys.
At this guy?
Yes, that
All
guy.
right. He is the heavily injured one. Let's see your shot, sir.
I'll be a little heavier injured.
Which one?
A very heavy pistol. Yep,
Very heavy.
You
Yeah.
got an
pistol?
assault rifle.
It does.
I do.
So why didn't you use that one?
I don't go for the assault rifle.
No, you rolled the very.
No, you're right. I wanted to do 2 attacks. That's why.
Your assault rifle has 2 attacks?
Oh, it does?
No, I don't think so.
Mhm.
Neither does
No.
the very heavy.
I thought the very heavy does have 2.
A heavy pistol has a rate of fire of 2. A very heavy has a rate of fire of 1. An assault rifle has a rate of fire of 1.
Ugh.
That being said, Meatcake slides his grenade launcher over his back, puts it in its holster, pulls out his 357 Dirty Harry, takes careful aim, pulls the trigger, and bang.
I prefer hairy and dirty.
I softened him up for
Why look at
you.
you?
Dead.
Dead.
All
Thank you
the
for not shooting me in the
Oh.
back of the head. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
Jazz, you're up. There are 2 bad guys. They are both standing beside you trying to stab you with a knife.
Oh heck no. It's not gonna happen. We are going to do my 2 attacks with the that thingy, heavy pistol.
All right, roll your attack rolls.
Can I use my luck? Would it make it better?
Sure, if you want to use your luck.
For
You got as
damage?
many luck points as you have luck.
Can I use my luck to make it worse?
If
Do I
you want
use?
to. Yeah, I'd allow it.
Okay.
Can I use my luck to make
How
my
much luck do you want to
worse?
spend? If
How many luck points do we have? I'm sorry.
whatever your luck
It's in your
statistic-
statistics.
So it's one of your statistics. Luck is the statistic. You have that many luck points for the session.
Keep going. Right,
5.
All right, so you can spend up to 5.
Why not? Let's go for it.
You
All
want to
of them?
spend all 5 on the first one, or 3 and 2?
3 and 2.
3 and 2. Okay. Roll me your 2 attack rolls. Are you attacking the guy to your north or to your east?
North.
Okay. Your 2 attack roll, or the first attack roll, is a 21, 22, 23, 24. That hits. 12 points of damage. Armor ablates it by that. Okay. Roll your second attack, please.
Oh, she did. She rolled a 22 second time around.
And both of those shots hit solidly. However, the second one only does 1 point.
Oh,
Ow, a paper cut.
Oh no!
Tags into his shoulder pads in his leather Kevlar leather armor.
It's pinching me!
And Red Chrome Legionnaire. Oh wait, that guy's dead. And Batty, you are up.
I'm gonna shoot the guy that's literally kitty corner, like right there, right in front of
One that
Jazzy.
she just attacked as well.
Yep. I'm gonna shoot the face with the regular round.
Okay.
Not the face, just I'm gonna shoot them in general.
18 hits, 7 points of damage. He is still alive.
We're gonna shoot him again.
Shoot him again. He did.
Pew, pew.
There is 1 Legionnaire left, and it's his turn.
that's where he gives up.
2, he is way too high to give up. Instead, he's going
Okay.
to try to stab at the white whale.
Why?
I need 2 evasion
he's
rolls
hot.
from you, please.
Okay. I will use. Let's see, what's my luck? I'm going to use 2 luck points on the first and 2 on the second.
Okay. I can tell you the second is going to miss, but the first is going to hit. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The first one hits by a lot. So he rolled a 25 and a 2.
Oh, good.
A 25 and a 2. How much armor do you have?
I think I have 9 left. Yeah.
9. All right. He did 6 damage. 9.5 rounded down as 4. So you take 2
What?
points of damage and ablate your armor by 1. And that brings us to Patch. There is 1 baddie left, Patch.
That's nice. I'm gonna look around for where that van went.
It ran. It drove. It kept going. It turned a corner halfway. It turned a corner down the next block.
Oh, okay. So should I just walk up and just shoot this guy, or let you guys beat the shit out of him?
I would
No, you do your thing.
finish this guy off.
All right. Well, I step diagonally, and then we'll just use another slug. I've got to pay for
Blam.
these, you know. Got to pay for these. That's that. Okay. Oop. Well, that's gonna hurt. Or is it a DC? It's a DC 13, right?
Oh my, yeah. Yeah.
He did.
It might be in pieces.
He did.
You
32
crit
points of
roll.
damage. He did.
32 points of damage.
Like,
That's
so for all the rest of the guys, I've been putting an X on them. Nope. He just
he's gonna drop a bloodlust just on the pavement. That was
yeah. You
probably
Arnold
the
Schwarzenegger 80s movie shotgun just
Ink
blew a
miss,
hole this
yes.
big through his entire chest.
Mm-hmm.
Kablam! You know, death becomes her. There's
Love
just
that
a hole.
movie.
I love that movie too, right? Death becomes her. There is just a hole where its heart used to be.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, the Red Chrome Legion has been defeated, ladies and gentlemen. The Forlorn Hope survivors are thankful.
They're thankful enough to get surgery for Michael.
Seriously, my spine.
So you are taking them. You are escorting them to the nearest trauma clinic. Actually, is where they were going already because there were so many that were injured and wounded. You are already going to the trauma clinic with them. You quickly find your way to the waiting room where the rest of the Forlorn Hope crew are sitting in ancient plastic chairs bolted down to the cracked linoleum. Everyone looks ready to drop from exhaustion, but they refuse to rest until they learn how the professor and their other injured friends are. The crew can check into the clinic themselves if you want, or you can hang out in the waiting room. So if
I think
you want to
somebody's
check
gonna
yourself
check
into the
in.
I'm
clinic,
fine.
because you have a major wound, I would recommend it.
Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah.
All right. Troubleshooter gets checked into the clinic, which we will resolve the specifics of that later. But Marianne says she'll cover the bill.
Thank you.
A little bit later, Marianne does come out and says everyone else is fine. He's got some broken bones, some lung damage, nothing that can't be fixed. John, though, John is the professor. He's not doing well. He's stable, but his lungs are already weak, she says. And the smoke did a bad number on him. With his condition, a transplant or cyberware install just isn't even possible. So, she shakes her head, kind of looks around a little bit. I owe you guys some money, don't I? You did the job I paid you for. I said I'd give you $500 each to go and shut down that XBD dealer. I had no idea what all was going to happen. Thank you so much. And she taps a little bit on her little Palm Pilot and transfers to each of you 1,500 eddies. She gives you 1,000 eddies extra for all the extra work. So everybody gets 1,500 eddies.
Does she think that what happened there with the Red Legion or whatever was related to the XBDs?
She says, I mean, they were the ones that were sitting it, but there's no way they would have been able to retaliate this fast. I don't.
Right.
Or maybe it was.
That's.
He did get the call. The guy did get the 911 call off, though. He did call his boss and say they're attacking us. Marianne sighs, runs a hand through her hair, and the casual, fun-loving bartender that you met before is gone, and suddenly she looks every year of her advanced age. I talked to John before the doc sedated him. He only said one word, rebuild, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to rebuild the Forlorn Hope. I've already called an investigator I know. She's looking into what happened. If someone fucked with us, though, I want revenge. In the meantime, we're going to rebuild our damn home.
I love revenge!
He looks up with eyes welling with tears. Tonight, you went above and beyond for me, for my crew, for my family. As far as we're concerned, you've got a place of honor in the new Forlorn Hope when it's built. Your family now. I'll call you when I have more info. Whenever my investigator digs up any information, I'll give you guys a call, and I'm going to have more work for you soon. Thank you. Thank you. Jesus.
Oh. Shawarma?
So.
Right, well, you should sing a song of
Forlorn Hope.
The wild whale don't sing on an empty stomach.
Oh, Lord.
Except the middle.
Check yourself in. They'll feed you something.
So, with that
Wild
is...
whales need hospital food.
one whale would ever turn down any.
Well, has some standards. They're very low.
So that is the end of episode 1, the Angel's Share on this campaign. Everybody received 1,500 eddies. There is going to be some downtime now, a week or two of downtime. Some part of the thing to note in Cyberpunk Red is you guys have homes that you have to pay for and rent at the end of every month. Each of you have a lifestyle. Oh, we got a 8-month
Oh,
subscriber.
it's for later.
Oh.
Yeah.
So each of you do have a lifestyle expense and a rent expense that is due on the 1st of every single month. So I'm going to say it was a week for the first, like that session 0 Christmas stuff that we did. And then now, so we are 2 weeks into the month. It's like the 15th of the month now. You got a couple of weeks until rent is due. The next mission is going to happen at the beginning of the next month. Or just sorry, the week before the next month. So there's going to be 1 week of downtime, and it's going to be week 4 of the month when the next mission happens. So with that, what do you guys do over the next week or so until Marianne calls you with the next gig? How do your characters live their lives when they're not on the mission?
I have a spinal injury to recover from, so
You are in the hospital for most of the next week. You are in the clinic for most of the next week.
Maybe I do some investigating on my own to help out. What's her face?
Marianne?
Yes, okay.
So you're gonna do some investigating for Marianne, kind of trying to stay focused on the topic here of what happened. Okay.
That's my job.
This also includes if there's any shopping that you guys want to do. You want to spend your money. Make certain you save enough money to pay your rent at the end of the month.
How much is that again?
Your lifestyle is usually like 1,000 eddies, sometimes less, sometimes more.
Cargo container and kibble is 1,100.
So make certain you save at least 1,100 a month.
Okay.
Although you are going to have one more gig before the end of the month. Meat cakes. What does Meat Cake do during the downtime?
He's going to do what he does best. He's going to track down the red chrome and keep an eye on tabs on them, make sure that they're coming and going, especially whoever drives that truck. I'm going to be very interested in whoever's driving that truck because he tried to run me over and my friends over, and I want paybacks.
Are you going to be hanging out with Jazz on that or doing it on your own? Because she's kind of doing the same thing too.
Yeah, I'll probably run muscle.
Team.
Yeah. I'll run muscle for her.
So the two of you are looking into this Red Chrome Legion and some of the shit that just went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Troubleshooter is convalescing. White Whale, what are you doing over the next week or so?
He's gonna go visit his family that he is a little ashamed of.
Oh. So laying low?
No, not exactly. It's just that he's obligated. Because his family, his terrible secret, is that they are corporate shills.
Okay. Your family's full of corpos. All right. Batty, what are you doing over the next week?
It seems that we're going to be spending a lot more time around the new Forlorn Hope and Marianne. I'm going to head back to where I was at before I got sucked into this group of mismatched peoples and kind of maybe type some loose ends and spread a word that I'm not going to be around in that same area anymore. Kind of because I don't really have an office and I don't really have so I gotta kind of spread word of mouth a little bit that, hey, this is where you can find me, and I gotta try to move contacts and everything over and find out who would still be willing to work from this new location and everything.
Well, there is no new location yet. That's what she's
there
will be a new location.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know we're gonna be moving to this general vicinity, so I'm gonna start trying to move my operation
All right. Moving your up.
and letting contacts know that I'm going to be on the move a little more than normal.
Patch, how about you? What are you gonna do for the next week?
Well, I was thinking of repairing. I mean, is repairing armor and stuff part of what we do?
A techie can repair armor. Yep. And at this point, I'm going to assume nobody's repairing their armor.
I mean, I
Those of
have
us with
one
thermal
spot
armor
off of it.
have natural repair.
True.
I'm gonna leave.
I
Mark
lost.
with the
Yeah.
give him fluttery eyes.
I will probably go shopping while I'm out and about, but yeah.
Yeah.
Can I loot the bodies of the already dead guys and like grab materials to kind of patchwork my armor back to where it was?
Well, most of it's been exploded.
I wonder whose fault
Yeah,
that
why,
was.
why, hell.
And none of them were wearing armor jack. They were just wearing, road leathers.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to have Techie fix it.
Or
And I will then collect up any firearms or ammunition that they had.
So are you going
Weapons.
the next week unarmored?
I'm gonna have to buy.
What
another,
is the?
I'm
Yeah. What
gonna
is
have to
the
buy
recommended
another thing of
time for
armor.
that?
Backup.
I will get into the details on fixing armor during the downtime. I'll have to figure that out during the downtime so that I don't waste our time here because it's going to take me a minute to figure out, I think.
I was also. I mean, if I don't know how long the armor takes for a whole week, but other than that, I just do scavenging. For spare tech. Apparently, that's what I do.
All right, that sounds good to me. Actually, let me write some of this down. That way I can remember it and make some spreadsheets from it. Patch, scavenging, and are you repairing anybody else's armor?
I think apparently I am. Who else dropping off with me to get an alteration?
I'll drop mine off.
So Meat Cakes is going to go sans armor for the next week.
He's gonna go buy another thing of armor. He's gonna buy a backup.
Okay. Bag chic, air agent. So you can get a set of leathers. I mean, you could take the Kevlar leathers that these guys were wearing and scrap something together for about $50.
For how much?
Another set of armor jack is $100. For a second set of light armor jack, it's $100.
I'll do that.
That seems cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
armor's
seems
not
like it.
super expensive. All right.
That's a good investment. A backup never hurts.
Okay, so Meat Cakes and Jazz are investigating. You give a call to Cookie in his night market, see if he's got anybody. You find another set of armor for 100 eddies. So make certain you mark down you spent 100.
Can I haggle that down? And maybe because if I can get somebody to buy, if we can get it haggled down, I can get 4 or more. I can get them for much cheaper with my haggle ability.
Get a group discount. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, why don't we do this then? Over the next 2 weeks until we get back together again, figure out things that you might want to shop for. Let's get a list of things that you might want to shop for and kind of do it all offline, the specifics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mobile. Then trouble.
Because my haggle works. If I can get 5 or more of the same item, I can get one of them for free. So buy 4, get 1 free.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
And
That pretty much squads up all of us.
About like grenades and things, then I'm gonna go visit you for
Yeah.
restock.
Also, make certain, especially with your grenades and the incendiary rounds, make certain you're counting the ammo usage.
Oh, I am.
Mhm.
For the basic ammo ones, I'm not really going to count too much because we're pretty much never going to run out of those.
Oh, the if you use your
The attack button.
weapons, no, like say if you use like the reload, if you as long as you have your ammo count total in your ammunition column, if you reload inside your weapons, it automatically subtracts it from your total.
That's
Oh, you have to count, like if you attack, you have to like click down that I used a round, but if you hit the reload button, it automatically subtracts it from your
nice.
gear.
So make certain you're counting at the ammo usage too. I know it's just kind of, I don't usually try to count that, but especially for the special ones like incendiaries and the
Yeah.
grenades, because you've only got like a dozen grenades.
Mm.
All right. Well, going to page 408. Memorized it earlier. Playstyle improvement table. Experience points, ladies and gentlemen. It goes on a scale of 1 to 8. 1 is the group did not succeed mission, but tried valiantly. 8, the group's mission was legendary, accomplishing all the goals set forth and also side goals of the session. Group also showed exceptional cooperation and teamwork. I'd say we're a 7. Group's mission was a resounding success, accomplishing all of the mission goals set forth and also several side goals of the session. Group showed strong cooperation and teamwork. That would be 70 points of experience gain. Also, I would say our combat skills were effective or clever. So probably another 40 on top of that. So 110 improvement points to everybody.
Where do we
these
put that
go
at?
on the sheet?
That is it.
And
Near the top. Next to your humanity.
Yep, right next to
Okay.
humanity. It's in your
yeah.
Cannot
Right
edit
next
it.
to what? I'm sorry.
There we go.
110 improvement points. It's in your statistics part.
Would you
Hit the pencil.
Mm.
There. Ooh.
So you said 110 or 140? I can't remember.
110.
Okay.
Ooh. Those are nice. What are those from? Just a new food shop. Nice. I wish I could see what it looked like. Differentiator. All right, guys, we are gonna bail.
Well, it's a good time for that. I guess I should give the calendar of what's going on. Guys, if you're having fun, we're so happy to have you here, joining us at the Architects of Fate. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you enjoy a whole lot more shows, because we have a bunch more coming up. For example, Friday, we have Cookie Truck, Starbase Tallahassee, this week's episode. What happens when Klingon politics, forced gladiatorial combat, and one very overworked Starfleet doctor collide? Find out this week as Simon the Cat and Rufus the Robot craft another completely ridiculous, totally improvised Star Trek adventure featuring questionable diplomacy, a suspiciously convenient Batleth tournament, and at least one exasperated medical officer yelling, "I'm a doctor, not a gladiator!" Will our crew survive the Klingon deathmatch? Will someone challenge an honor duel over a particularly good cookie? Will Rufus manage to keep Simon on topic for more than 5 minutes? The answer to that is no. Tune in for Cookie Truck, Starbase Tallahassee, where sci-fi meets satire and Starfleet meets certain doom in a Klingon arena. And tune in to see if the title we all vote on. Barge of the Bread and Circuses, Today is a Good Day to Diet, Duel of the Dumbasses, I'm a Doctor, Not a Deathmatch Contender, Batleths and Bake Sales. I like the last one, Batleths and Bake Sales. But with that, let's get a raid growing. Nat, if you can get a raid set up here. Yes, we got a raid. Get over there, spam them, support your local indie streamer. Be cool, show off the Architects of Fate, help each other out, love one another. And most importantly, don't be a dick. All right, guys, take care of each other. We love you. Good night.